Hello, everybody, and welcome to Plague Inc. My name is Trent. We're gonna play the main game. I don't need a... No, I don't want a tutorial. I don't need a tutorial. Do I have to play the tutorial? Official scenarios, main game. There we go. The following new plague type has been discovered and unlocked. Shadow Plague in single player. Okay. I can play as a virus or bacteria. Well, let's start with bacteria. The following new gene has been discovered and unlocked. Darwinist in single player. There's genes. ATP boost. Get bonus DNA at the beginning. Yeah, I'll take that. Darwinist. Increase the chance of your plague mutating. No decrease of mutation. Your plague is harder to cure. Your plague can mutate transmissions. Easier to cure. Okay, that's fine. Increased chance of plague by land. By air. I like by air. What is this? Bonus DNA when devolving. Good. Okay, and continue. We'll play on normal. We'll see if we beat the game on normal. And we're gonna AIDS. We're gonna name this plague eggs. Welcome to Plague Inc. You are now a new bacteria. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out humans with the ultimate plague. Please select a country to begin your plague. When you click on it, you can see more information. Pop the bubble to confirm. China. Yeah, let's start in China. AIDS has infected its first humans. Weak and unsuspecting, it evolved with DNA points. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so right there next to the airport is where my first thing is. Now I can speed up time. To my knowledge, I can. And hopefully we'll just start infecting people here soon. But I feel like China is a good place to start because they've got a very high population. So I guess we can by boat and or by air transmission. We're gonna go between dust particles, especially planes. Okay, so we'll go for that one. Land transmutation and mutation. I don't want mutation. We're also gonna put a point into water. Blood to blood contact. Okay. Voters from the UK vote to leave the EU. Reminders concerned that this could severely damage the UK and leave claims of blah 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 blah. Okay, Brexit is trying to happen. Got nobody's dead yet, which is good. We don't really want anybody to die. Although I would like to see it spread outside of China here. But I am infecting a lot of people. Oh yeah, look at me go. Almost 500,000. Ooh, I've moved to Afghanistan. And here's Central America. Austria. Oh, look at me go. Alright, we're on most of the continents now. Yep, there goes Russia. There goes all of that. Alright, we'll go back to the world. 50-something. AIDS has developed a mutation. It was a symptom it is developed. No, devolve. I do not want symptoms just yet. Mutated and developed insomnia. I don't want insomnia happening here. Ooh, new robotic juicer banned in 17 countries after UN reports highlighted its profoundly disturbing behavior. Authorities trying to restrict access to the .cad file. Okay. I don't really know what that means for me, per se, but thanks, I guess. Let's upgrade. Let me look at abilities. Create a bacteria shell to protect against all climates. That one's specifically heat. We'll do that one, and we'll do that one. And then we'll go check on transmission again. That's 16 DNA points. Let's leave it be for the time being. A little bit harder to cure and slightly more resistant. It looks like it's not going places in hotter climates. So it might make sense to start making it a little bit more capable of dealing with heat. Heavy flooding has occurred in Southeast Asia. WHO analysts expect significant increase in disease due to crowded refugee camps. Okay. Well, it's fine, I guess. It's in America. It's in Russia. I haven't really broken into any of these places, so let's... no, not a symptom. The overview, very nice. Let's make it better in some of the other climates, and then in all climates, and then we can go harder to analyze. There we go. There we go. Ooh, there's 4,932 people dead. Iran celebrates Festival of Love. Fans praise the replacement for International Kissing Day. Critics question hygiene standards. Yeah, I would probably question hygiene standards too if I were them. I'd really like to start getting up here because these are the places that I worry about my virus not getting to. And there's not a lot of people dead from it, but I still don't like that people are dying from it. Oh. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. This is good. Ooh, New Zealand. Good, is that New Zealand? What is this? No, that's New Guinea. Have I met New Zealand yet? New Zealand has not been infected. Iceland has been infected. Iceland, you can only get there by boat. Ooh, it's developed a symptom. I don't want symptoms. No. No symptoms. None. There we go. Puerto Rico has been infected. Let's go over here. Let's go to transmission. Let's put another point into water. Yeah, there we go. Now it's in Greenland. Okay, let's check the world. Have I infected every country yet? We're getting very close. What's left? I'm in New Zealand. Is it just South African countries? It's in Canada too. It looks like it's on all of the continents. Looks work. Latest research showing that hot countries are getting significantly hotter due to global warming. Okay. Maybe that means we go to abilities and 28 DNA points. Not a chance. Not a chance. Now, as soon as they start trying to develop a cure, if they start trying to develop a cure by the time before I get everyone in the world infected. AIDS is mutated and developed nausea. No. Dissolve the selected. Yes. Do not want that. I've got over 6 billion people infected. I feel like I'm doing a surprisingly good job. I wish... Are there not that many people that live up here in Canada? Not that I know a ton about Canada. Excuse me. It looks like it's kind of struggling in that colder climate. And over here, it's kind of struggling. Nobody's begun any kind of research into it. Central Africa. Algeria, Liberia, yeah. So Central Africa. Extreme tsunami hits Caribbean. Loss of lice. Exists early warning systems. Okay. That's fine, I guess. So what are we looking at? Oh, we've got 10,000 people that are dead. That's not ideal. But that's okay. Alright, so we've almost infected everyone. I don't want any symptoms. No. No symptoms. Is that it? Have I gotten the whole world yet? Have I gotten the whole world? How many people are left that are healthy? Not many. We're getting close. Okay, once everybody's infected, we'll start doing symptoms and we'll start killing fuckers. I gotta see how, or like, what's the best way. Alright. Everyone's become infected with AIDS. Alright, let's pause. Pause for a second. We're gonna do some reading. Irritates stomach lining, leads to discomfort, slight chance of infection when kissing. Chance of infection by spreading pathogen into surroundings, especially high-density suburban areas. Skin increases infectivity. Sleep makes people less productive. Spread disease, hypoxia. Okay, so we're gonna go for insomnia, and then irritation. Random blackouts and fits reduce the patient's ability to function independently, can be fatal. Swelling can infect breathing and become fatal. We're gonna go with this one. Neuropathic action of the pathogen in the frontal cortex causes severe emotional and behavioral abnormalities, significantly harder to cure. Good. Complete breakdown in digestive system cause infected sewage, dehydration, starvation, and death. Painful lumps. I don't really need any of that. I guess I can go into abilities. And decreases future research speed. Resilience to antibiotics. More work needed to develop a cure. Okay, well, we're just gonna leave it be at that. And we're gonna see if people die. In a normal checkup, a doctor in Central Africa found a new disease which has been named AIDS. It appears to be mostly harmless, but must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting this disease. First deaths have been AIDS have been confirmed in Iraq, but bad luck of the beginning of something terrible. Probably the beginning of something terrible. Indonesia has become the first country to try to limit the spread of AIDS by limiting access into and out of the country. Time will tell if this works. Central Africa is to instruct doctors to begin research into a cure. Without greater funding, it is expected to take a long time. Okay, well, research doctors all around the world are completely focused on developing a cure for AIDS. I need to start killing people faster. Harder to cure, can be lethal. There we go. Sometimes death significantly harder to cure. There we go. Alright, so people should just start dying left and right. It's placed on the WHO watch list. Very dangerous, very nice. UK has started to send research teams to infected countries, hoping to speed up development of the research. Pop blue bubbles. Okay, yeah. Normal life in Japan is breaking down due to AIDS. Cure research is starting to slow. Well, yeah, I've got 300 million people dead. I got a lot of dead people here. Oh, looks like transportation to all of these places has closed. US declares national emergency. Oh yeah, almost a quarter of the world's population is dead. Applesoft announced new eye cure device to help cure AIDS. Release date to be determined. Oh no, they're curing this very quickly. I don't like how quickly they're curing this. Oh, okay. Very nice. Ooh, I think they're gonna beat me to the cure. People rush to buy a new touchscreen device that can help cure AIDS. I don't know how that works. It mutated a symptom. Very nice. Thank you so much. Maybe I should have spent more points into, Oh, I lost. Damn it. Well, I've killed over 4 billion people. So at least there's that. Damn. Alright. Well, that was almost, I almost won. We're only gonna play one game of this at a time because it's kind of tedious and it's kind of repetitive. So I'm not gonna make you watch another one. I guess I'm not making you watch anything. You chose to watch this, so thank you so much for choosing to watch this. But I will catch y'all next time. Adios, y'all.